everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's game features arguably the best defense in the NFL.
They're talking that shit, ain't he?
The Eagles are top 10 in fewest points allowed, and they'll be up against the Redskins offense that wants to hang a big number on them.
Oh, what the hell? I never seen that fucking deal.
Oh shit, me neither. I think that's the internet. You got significant internet or something.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions.
Let me know if it comes back. I can't. It cut off.
Yeah, I'm looking at a little white globe and a little triangle with yellow with a black dots, exclamation point. Did it tell you in the left-hand corner your internet wasn't significant enough to... Mine says that every once in a while, but I didn't know if it took the video off or what it did.
Here we go. The final week of the NFL season, Week 17, is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their 6'5" quarterback.
None of us. I told you it was quiet. That's why I was trying to listen to what y'all were saying and watch the game. I was watching, but let's have all of it shut off.
Come back.
He really was. That's a great way to put it.
We can't see. We can't see the game right now. I can't.
One touchdown pass, so he didn't.
I can't see it either.
I can't. I'm seeing black screen.
Yeah, kill it and restart it.
That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
If you want to, if you want to.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from
No, you don't have to.
in the backfield.
No, you don't have to.
But since you did it once, it should go right back in there once you start typing it again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there it goes. I see it now.
Hold on, you back?
I seen the screen.
Oh!
Just what you said.
Okay, here we go.
For this game.
Jeez, you are
Let's
fired
go,
up.
baby.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
And this O-line, it is the
Froze. Oh,
lifeblood
no.
of the offense.
Blue screen now.
The tone.
It ended.
Nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Oh, shit. It did start back up, too. Or did it? Oh, no, I'm watching the replay.
They were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14.
Oh, come on.
Shotgun now for Wentz. They dump off underneath to Ajayi. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was.
Okay, here we go.
The down and distance.
Now I think I got you back.
They didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker.
Yeah, now I got you back.
Get close to
Down 7-0.
A likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
Hey, this is your last game in that stadium, bro. Better soak it in.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Now
I hope I play you there, bro, just to play you.
Another pick in the end zone. Get out of here.
Return there, 16 yards.
Oh, shiitake.
Offense now onto the field. And they'll be let out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
They're playing terrible.
I'm gonna make me a running back and name him Stubby Clap.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is going to be caught. The fight for the football.
Oh, what's up on the refill?
Come on with it.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
You ain't going nowhere. That's 50 territory, boy.
Before he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught. right around the 6.
Stay on your feet, Dez, and you're celebrating, bruh.
2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the...
And that is caught by the tight end Reed. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously, the players and coaches. There's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission. That's their challenge. And you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now. Win the game.
That's a strong running. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game.
Alshon Jeffrey. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, 79 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
This will be fielded at the 6.
Braxton Miller, baby, let's go.
Out comes the Washington offense as we get a look at the playoff race in the NFC. And right now, a lot to like on that screen. They've wrapped up the division, now currently sitting in the coveted number 2 spot. Of course, you'd love number 1, but if you can't have one, number 2 is pretty good.
I agree with you totally, and here's the other part, too. The really good teams, the really confident teams, they're not as worried about being number 1. 2 is fine because they feel like they can go on the road and win against number 1 if they absolutely have to. The big thing, though, is clinching one of those early buys and able to sit and get a little rest as the playoffs begin.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down now after the incompletion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now a carry for Pirine. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Pass interference on the offense, and they called it on the offensive guard.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB.
Yeah, you heard me.
And he knocked that one away. Might have caused
pass interference on the offense, and it was on the offensive guard.
Out to the left here to Reed. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Redskins have taken the lead. And with that touchdown reception, we have a new single-season leader. We were waiting for this moment. We got to see it here.
How much fun is it that we were here to see it? And this guy's able to catch touchdown passes from everywhere. Red zone, out in the field. It didn't matter. You put in his vicinity, he carried it over the goal line.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
This shit's got blue screen, Casey.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Alshon Jeffrey working his way back out there now to help lead this offense. Unless he has a Julio Jones-type 300-yard game in him that Julio did against the Panthers in 2016, probably not going to reach 1,000, but still pretty good year.
I think you're right. It's a pretty good year for him, but let's face it, every receiver's dream is to have a game like Julio Jones had against the Carolina Panthers. It's 300 yards on the nose, and it didn't matter what coverage they sent his way. He solved it each and every time. Maybe our guy can get that way in this ball game. Let's see.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Matt Ioannidis in there to get him.
Are you playing your game?
Sack number 18 for him on the year. This is a nice little stretch he's putting together.
I got the blue screen.
3 sacks last week.
And now he's off to the races in this game.
Because mine too. I've been just loading. No connection now.
So offensively, you've got to occupy him. Maybe even run the ball at him as opposed to passing it, so he can't just pin his ears back and rush the quarterback.
An update from a game going on in
Check out
Indianapolis. And it's the Cowboys that have moved down to an early advantage.
14-7, okay, divisional.
That one as our game goes along here. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. Right through him. Boom, bam, biff. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
On that catch, he's already eclipsed 100 yards here in the first quarter. Charles, he's on pace for over 400.
And playing with great confidence, isn't he? I think he
probably kidding me?
Coming into the game.
And Woozy.
Come out of the gate this strongly.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Like to be in the huddle with him right now. You know he's demanding the football. And guess what? I throw it to him. He's having a fantastic game, and they haven't defended him yet. They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Calling about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away to his left. Get rid of it. He's taken down. A few issues here on the offensive line.
Pat Pete don't get a kick and a punt.
He got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first
punt back
quarter.
there.
No! Shit. Now I'm going to have to punt.
Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2.
Yeah, I ain't making it.
Facing a 4th down situation.
Sorry, Carl. You're going to have to sit there for I'm sitting there. I'm letting the time kick and then I'm going to punt it.
What happened?
I was with a fucking headwind of like 10 miles an hour, and I was going to make a 56-yard field goal. Now with it's back at me at 11 miles an hour, I barely kick it to the fucking goal line, so I'm going to let the time run out and then punt it.
Oh my god, I just threw a third fucking pick.
Who are you playing?
Gonna get the snap off. This
fucking 49ers.
Oh, Jeebus. Do it. Maybe you'll come back. I do.
Back 5 yards. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away.
Put down your left stick. You gotta wait till it says it.
Get this away into the icy winter air.
Hell no.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory. Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too.
Safety.
They're going to bring pressure.
No.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
This defensive unit ranks 3rd in the NFL against the run.
We'll
If they
take
keep
that
making plays like that, they might move up
Man,
in the
the fucking
rankings.
Browns came out on
Denver whooping Buffalo's ass, bro.
Able to run to the perimeter. People just can't do much against
Shit,
them.
Denver's winning anyway. That makes you feel any better. I don't know if you with Denver winning if you have the tiebreaker.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us
in
to
2
a 4th
games.
down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe
Now
they
they're-
outguess themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an
You're probably
obvious
out with
passing
9
situation. They chose
losses.
to run it and then get anywhere close to a first down.
And
I think
he
they're 7 and
uncorks a
8.
beauty, best of the day. Crowder now to return. Oh, now he
They're
goes
winning right now,
over.
17-0 against the Bills.
34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over.
Yeah.
1st and 10. And along with the rest of his offense, here comes Jordan Reed now.
Yeah, shit. On a Sunday. I
And
gotta
a
fucking
great
work at
spot
8
to
tomorrow.
start this
Fuck.
drive from here.
Oh, they scored a tie game of
Throwing here on 1st down.
With the ball, butthole.
Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Hell no.
Jordan Hicks coming on the blitz.
I'm just
He
fucking
gets him for a loss of
bullshitting my defense,
That
giving
play
up
was the
some
very
plays.
definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
3 picks. Get the fuck out. Throw it 9 times and threw
This
3
is taken
picks.
at his 4.
Just you hit a certain legacy. You'll hit better people. Like I just hit the Eric Berry one.
To the 33-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means
My quarterback got
the field
500
position
rushing yards
battle
this
is a
season.
general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Maybe a little sign of life here offensively, Charles. They get their first down. They didn't have any in quarter number 1.
And I think what we're seeing is great evidence.
It's because the season's over.
Teams, right? Understand what they like to do. Their best players try and take those away early. So now we're seeing some adjustments, and they end up getting their first down.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the
way
running
too
game
big for
worked
your
in that
boots.
situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Yeah.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
Yeah, I got it completed. Got that pass off. Got it completed the screen and ran with it. Got like 10 yards.
They set up the screen
Right at a first down somewhere.
And he'll go down here at the
I was like, damn. I probably should have scored, but I was fucking decided from the throw. I fucked up.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
Wynn's going to try and throw on 3rd. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
That's back to the throw.
An Eagle first down there. Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who
3, they're going to kick a field goal. Get out of here. How did I give that up?
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Ertz has it left side. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Get out of here.
Catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole
better
lot
load
on
up into
that
the
play,
hoops.
but it's nice to have a safety valve.
21-17.
Like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily.
What's your score?
Put it on him when your other
21-17. I'm up.
2 minutes
We've got a field goal right before
in the
half.
first half.
I'm trying to the amazing Garoppolo.
22 seconds left. They got to drive down there and get a
analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in.
Amazing Garoppolo.
Right there with you, partner. Throwing now is Wentz.
They got him.
And he's got the veteran here. It's Mike Wallace. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
So the scoring drive encompasses
Come on, someone block him. That's you, Gresham.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away.
Are you kidding me? Dropped it.
Heading back out there. Now looky there. He's getting close to 1,000. I'm sure he knows where he stands. I bet if the offensive line didn't know, he made sure they knew.
This shit.
I'm closing in, guys. Final week of the season.
You know who really informed the offensive line? The offensive line coach.
Okay.
Because it's a big deal for his unit as well to be able to say, hey, we escorted down.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Yeah, got it.
Jordan Hicks in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Reed wrestling ahead. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Back to throw now on 1st down. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll drop to throw. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards. He'll look to throw. To Mixon on the check down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Around the NFL, second quarter in Indianapolis. It's the Colts in that one that have grabbed the early lead. Andrew Luck with 1 touchdown pass thus far. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll make it across the 20. As his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
That's cool.
The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game.
This motherfucker for real, Carl. You watching?
Something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Oh, shit. Ooh, the pick. Oh, he caught it on you. Damn.
Son of a
Who
bitch.
just left?
Casey must have got hot or something.
Blitz now on first down.
Oh, I can
They
think.
said he got
No,
his-
he got his
he
shit
got his
back.
first-
I don't know what happened then.
Complete.
He
Now
said,
the
fuck
Eagles
us.
use the second of their timeouts.
Nat type, I
They'll
don't know.
stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go
Yeah,
in
you
the
never
first half
know.
of play.
Yeah, fucking unreal San Francisco. Get the fuck out. 7 for 9, 183 yards.
Wentz now on first down. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he's brought down. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now. Now Wentz. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Drops it off to Ajayi. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he maybe makes it
no,
back
he
to
did
the line
not.
of scrimmage. That's it. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain.
Come
and it'll
on,
lead to
you
a 4th
fucking
down.
step
So we've come upon halftime
Let's
here
go.
in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry.
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. The Eagles are behind right now, but the home crowd should give them a boost. The Redskins have come in and looked good as the road team, and will just keep trying to play hard and maintain the lead going forward. All right, let's roll those highlights. Early in the first quarter, pass into the end zone here, and it ends up working for a touchdown as they take a 7-0 lead. Down midway through the first, Wentz hooking it.
So no update
You ain't
from
going
Larry
nowhere.
after 17 weeks. Folks are saying, let's get on with the show. So we'll oblige as we get you set for the second half kickoff. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So out now come the Redskins. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys.
Field goal and the shit out of them.
We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that
Are
might
they
be made.
taking field goals left and right?
Well, if the coaching staff's
28-20
upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there.
You got 28?
Yeah, I'm up 8 with the ball. Minute left for the third quarter.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
I'm about to go and shoot clock mode too.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted.
Threw a pick like a jackass.
Up to 3
this one back to the 36-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that.
Fuck, I hate
now
that.
They got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys,
come
let's
on.
go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
This complete left side. Aguilar.
On real shit, man.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
Throwing back across his body, fucking that catch.
So the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Good catch, Kurt.
To throw is Wentz. And his throw here's incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Wentz will try again on second down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him.
Me up with my head.
Those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
I love the intelligence the defense.
Oh, I just threw another pick.
No.
3 niggas in the same area.
What a third down stop by them.
4th down. Third down.
Is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off that lead.
And now you put the pressure on your defense, who didn't particularly play all that well in the first half. But they're going to need to step it up here and make some plays if these guys are going to have any chance.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on.
They've got his man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on. Just carving him up.
Don't push him
4
over.
touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture of the NFC. And this certainly confirms all the chatter. How big of a final weekend this is for the moment. The 6th seed is theirs, but it'll take a victory to officially lock that down.
This could be a fucking game,
Pressure, Redskins get there. Man, he got in there so quickly.
Oh, no.
Charles, what could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
What you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones maybe you bring your running back in to try
right
to
over
keep you
Peyton's
clean.
head.
But in that case, that didn't happen.
Fucking right in the
Zero
slots.
accountability. And a sack resulted.
Window shopping.
Goes for 24 yards.
Yeah, fucking shopping of windows. Ooh, who you running with? Oh, that's them running. What are they doing? Sliding for?
First down following that long game.
Fucking Carson Wentz's punk ass.
Oh my gosh, and they got it. 28-28.
Oh my.
4.5 left to go.
Oh, you son of a.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And now it's second down.
Whatever.
I read that like a book. Didn't get nothing out of it.
But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back in the
I think fucking Ricardo knocked it out of my hands.
Time here still left in the contest. Decent sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Back to the air on second down. Wentz. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Why did I do that? I should have trucked this bitch ass.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all
Are you live?
Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
I was playing it. San Francisco wasn't good. I didn't want to put a blow. You know what I mean? I thought I was going to blow it out. All these blowouts online.
Man, he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
This 28, this is a fucking good ass game.
Right.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, like hoping he can break some
See,
tackles and be tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Get to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies,
there,
unable to get it done.
Oh, he petered it.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no
right off his
ball,
motherfucking dome.
but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Now a play fake here on first down.
Damn it.
Trouble, and he's taken down. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long. 3rd and 15 to be exact. He'll look to throw. Jordan Reed has it. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. And they're able to convert on 3rd.
What, you didn't even flip my quarterback on? Oh, man, let me get something.
They'll look to throw here. It's brought in.
Let me get some. Shit.
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete.
2 minute
it's
warning,
Bryant.
28.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Yes, go. Oh, my.
6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far.
Shit, Gresham.
For his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And incomplete
There's
there.
your fucking
a nice
bum,
hit. Jars the ball free and brings
The
up
bunion.
This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Back to throw here. And this is caught in the end zone. It's Dotson for the Redskins touchdown. Josh Doxson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead.
You up in there?
Passing touchdown. I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone. And I believe he
They
likes
fucking slung me and I hit the pylon, but they didn't give it to me.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Carson Wentz now with the rest of his offensive unit heading onto the field. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off.
7 minutes, 101 to go.
Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? And rocking and rolling. They came out and made their adjustments.
This is much I've given up all year. The fucking last one, giving up 24 twice. That was the highest I've given up.
Watch that hustle play.
20. A good pickup there.
20. Oh, Dan got back up.
Dancing around and shit. Especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them.
What the fuck is you throwing it to,
nice second down for him. Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
I'm in your face at the rapid level.
Out of the gun. That is not going to make any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Make it now 3 tackles for a loss in this game, 1 for each quarter.
And for a guy who played defense in college, I can just tell you that he's feeling very satisfied right now by what he's doing. But he's elated because he knows what he's doing is helping his team win the game right now. Making some big-time plays, getting into the offense's backfield and spilling everything.
Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10.
I'm not about to let you score, man.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down across the 50.
Oh my God, I went right over Pat Pete's head right in the fucking good with hands. If he would have caught that, he would have ran it straight in. Under 10 seconds left and he fucking dropped it.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
That's ridiculous.
His favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9.
Ooh, 35-28.
Second and short.
You won?
Yeah.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Looking to throw. And it's caught. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught by the tight end Reed. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And this Redskins offense continues to pour it on. That time a 6-play drive. And it was polished off by a Redskin touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. Now a loose football. And the Redskins scoop it. So they've got the football and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
David Johnson, 2,086 yards.
Ooh, you get it, bro.
You felt his pain?
On 260 carries, 8.0 average, 37 touchdowns.
He didn't carry it over into the game.
And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete.
That's crazy. Le'Veon Bell had 240 up to 20 more carries for over 700 more yards.
Who did?
But in this case,
I did. I had 20 more carries than Le'Veon Bell, but had 700 yards.
That's them long busted runs, you know?
Shit, long as 78. Yards after contact at 247.
Yards after contact, boy. You fucking monstering, boy.
Definitely need something big.
Man, 2,086, that ain't the record, though. The record's like, what was the record? Like 2,096 or something, like 2,000.
Something right in there, dude.
It's like right before 2,100, or maybe it is 2,106. It's the record is Eric Dickerson. He got 2,106 yards. I think Adrian Peterson that one year got like 2,092 or some shit.
Well, this game is definitely over, but
I broke 2,000 though.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know there are plenty of people are thinking,
I guess
how
that's
can I
it,
get some
man.
more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak
You
tonight.
got 6 minutes, man. Whooping that
And he'll
ass.
take this across
You're
the
in the
25,
business.
couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over.
These guys
had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On second down, here's Wentz. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Matt Ioannidis in there to get him, and that's sack number 18 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And here come the Redskins now. And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we reached a point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try and keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that been
hit the wrong ass button. Yep, and threw a pick.
It's intercepted.
I'm gonna wait on you to finish, man. We'll see
What lies next.
Take this one back to the 36.
Yeah, you can ready, or you can just advance it. They'll be out. We'll see who plays in the wild card. We're going to go ahead and ready up and now and advance that one. And then go to the divisional round where you can see who you play. I'll see who I play. And then tomorrow we can play. You can play you. I'll play mine tomorrow. And then you play yours and we'll play each other. I'll probably play mine tomorrow day. So I play mine tomorrow day. You play yours when you get off. And then we can play each other tomorrow evening. And then whoever wins can go on and play the Super Bowl tomorrow night. So we'll be ready for
tomorrow night. We can be ready. Yep.
We'll be ready for the 3rd season.
That's fucking dope titties.
They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Wentz now to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
Right.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Wentz going to try and throw on third. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. And Elliott puts this one through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
And this is going to be covered up by the Redskins. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time.
Ooh-wee.
He sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Brandon Graham in there to get him, and that is sack number 15 for him on the year. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal.
And he lost the football into the Redskins' hand that they do.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts, and in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jamison Crowder, his second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Nice touchdown. Nice
Window whipping.
The Dizzy.
Here's Hopkins now for the extra point.
Jamison Crowder. A little something. That's usually D.D. Westbrook.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Yeah, whooping that ass.
Set now to
Trying to
kick
give him
this
the business
away,
for one.
and off it goes.
I probably should run the clock, but I'm trying to get everything I can just for the fuck of it.
At his 4.
Yeah.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Man, I think I seen fucking. Let me just go check.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic.
I heard it in the game, but then I was like, shit, I might as well go check real quick. I thought I heard it. I wasn't sure if I heard it right or what I heard.
What you heard?
I heard Trent Murphy only needed half a sack to beat Michael Strahan's record.
Oh, no shit.
What I like is that you gave me the word and I just kept using it.
Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him.
Damn, Khalil Mack had 27.5.
Are you shitting?
Zone, man, you name it.
Damn.
Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll make it
I
second
didn't have
down.
nobody up there.
So many times you hear today's NFL.
Khalil Mack got 27.5, and then the second place got 17.5. That's Cameron Jordan. Okafor got same Saints. Okafor, they got someone with 17.5 and 17 sacks.
Damn.
Khalil's 27.5 sacks. That's a record.
That's insane.
That ain't gonna be broke.
Yeah, that ain't gonna be touched unless they usually JJ watch that shit or something. Motherfucker can't stay healthy.
That's crazy. He only got 14.5. They got nobody even up fucking up there. 27.5, 17.5, 17, 16.5, 14.5, 14.5, 14.5. Damn, P. Strong's my first one. He got 14.
Damn.
That's crazy. 14 sacks. Had 14 sacks and 15 interceptions on the season.
Damn. That's fucking insane, dude. What's the picks in the season? You got to be up there.
I don't know how many was the most.
You had to be up there.
I ended up with 127 tackles, 14 sacks.
Nice.
14 sacks, 14 interceptions.
That's an MVP season right there.
How many defensive touchdowns did I have? I had 5 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery.
You fucking turnover machine, dude.
6 touchdowns. 6 defensive touchdowns. That's crazy. Oh,
they convert on third with a gain of 22. Now you've got to hustle
85 solo tackles.
Damn.
85 of 127. So I had 36 tackles for a loss.
Jeez, dude, 36 for a loss?
Where's the rest of my? I thought I had more people with sacks.
For some reason they don't register when in the because I don't know. Some reason they don't. I think I had to do that. I know I have to do at least had 15.
You will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll
That's
want
crazy.
that one back all the time. He definitely wants that
That
one
makes
back.
sense. I thought I was up there.
Throwing now is Wentz.
Drops
it onto a giant. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays.
That bullshit, man.
You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things
They ain't showing none of
you
my
have the kind of
offense.
game he's having.
He'll get only 2
You on
there.
that haterade?
Second and goal. Not a big window to
Yeah,
throw.
they hating like a
Coverage wasn't too bad
motherfucker,
there.
bro.
Yeah,
Watch
they had
till
him
he
under
goes.
wraps pretty well, but
Yeah, this
somehow able to
nigga
muscle his
Trent
way
Murphy
open
got
and catch the
22
ball.
sacks, bro.
See, what the fuck is that?
And then fucking like I said, when I was looking just on there, P. Strong popped up, got 14 sacks. Well, shit, Chandler Jones got 14 sacks.
See?
And then my leading sacker
Titty
is
meat.
Trent Murphy got 22. So Trent Murphy's the second in the league. Like, it's obviously it'd still be Khalil Mack with 27.5, but then Trent Murphy had 22. So it should have been. You know
Oh
what I mean?
my
I'm
God.
on 5, but
Look at that
shit,
game I had.
Damn.